Home press as well. Now they would face Croatia.
Quarter-finals to face the three-time champions Germany.
The hosts next for Argentina in Berlin.
Having supported the Mexican national team all my life, even before supporting Manchester United, I have witnessed so many exits from the World Cup from La Selección. Bulgaria, Germany, the US, Argentina again, the Netherlands, and then Brazil. The Mexicans have crumbled to all these nations despite having shown great performances in some tournaments. It's beginning to get to a point where it really feels like it is a curse. Benfica and not being able to win a trophy levels of a curse. In this video, I'm going to explain some reasons as to why I think that the Mexicans always fall at the first hurdle that they really get to. Mexicans have a great sense of pride. Myself being Mexican American, I know firsthand that being Mexican comes with the expectation of being prideful. This then translates into the Mexican national team. Over the years, we have had a handful of great players that have helped the quality of the team. Bordado, Rafa Marquez, El Matador Hernandez, and the best player to ever grace a field, Chicharito. These players have been lucky enough to make an impact not only for the Mexican national team, but also in Europe. With Champions League titles and Premier League medals to their name, there's no doubt that Mexico has produced some top talent. However, once it comes time for Mexico to perform as a collective unit, there is some form of complacency which comes hand to hand with the pridefulness. Dominating the CONCACAF scene and having a few quality players often leads the selección to not try as hard in some particular games where they really need to give it their all. A recent game that was a great example of this was 2018's game against Sweden. Mexico went into this game having already won their first two matches, including a historic win against Germany that had 18-year-old me nearly in tears. Even if they won, Mexico would have played second place in Group E. However, a loss would mean that they would play first place of Group E. Guess what Mexico went to do?
To Larson, good strike of the ball from distance. He goes back to Berg. Overseenson has scored for Sweden. They lead, and their World Cup hope potentially resting on his shoulders here. And he's done it again. Sweden lead 2-0. Written off too soon. On by Tellin. It's ended up in the net as an own goal. Sweden from down and out to right back in it. A famous win for Sweden, one of their greatest ever.
They dropped the fucking ball and ended up having to play Brazil
Claro que não pode. E aí, ele criou
in the round of 16 instead of Switzerland. While Switzerland is still a great force to be reckoned with, they would have no doubt been a better opponent for Mexico to finally put their curse behind them. The game against Sweden was a clear indicator that Mexico was yet to take the games against quote-unquote mid-level opposition serious. We seem to always play to the level of our opponents because there's no way that Sweden can beat us, right? Yeah, right. Our own pride tends to bite us in the ass. If we take a look at the roster of the last World Cup, we see that a whopping 11 players of the 23-man squad were coming from Liga MX or the MLS. Don't get me wrong, these leagues definitely aren't the worst in the world, but the quality of these leagues are so bad compared to many European leagues. Mexicans pay their players so much money domestically that there are many players who feel as if there's no incentive to go abroad and genuinely develop into top talents. This then leads to many players lacking high-end development, making them easy to play against at a high level. What's to be expected from La Selección this year? Mexico have been placed in a group with a sleeper in Saudi Arabia, fellow serial international underperformers Poland, and potential World Cup favorites Argentina. With the current Copa America champions who will be led by hungry Leo Messi in the squad, it will be very difficult for the Mexicans to get first in the group, and there's even a chance they don't make it out. Tata Martino, or whoever is the manager for the tournament, needs to make sure we utilize our talents to the best of their ability. Edson Alvarez, Chuck Lozano, Raul Jimenez, and the informed Tecatito Corona are all players who may be able to make an impact in the tournament. While they're all vary in age, experience, and quality, they all have the ability to take the team to the next level to get to El Quinto Partido. With that being said, that's my opinion on La Selección Mexicana at the moment. I do hope they make it to, the Quinto Partido and onwards, for the sake of the team and going forward in terms of development. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. If you have any ideas for a team you want to see me talk about with the upcoming World Cup, let me know and I'll put a video up. Thank you. Peace out.